Shall we make some coffee? Let's make some coffee. Let's do some coffeeing. I actually don't know what I want to do today. I was thinking a French press or a pour over. So shout out in chat what you want me to do. We still have some of the Monmouth. We still have some of the Monmouth. And we still have big bag. Big bag. Let me turn on the cameras. Oh, I never wired this camera up. It's just a wireless camera right now. Shit. Well, that's a problem. It's about to turn on the camera. You wouldn't be able to see anything. Could you tell that I'm tired this morning? The universe decided to steal an hour from me. I say the universe. The British government decided to steal an hour for me. And because farming or something. Always blame the British. Mainly the English. They started it all. And there's more of them. I mean, time does exist from that one place in England. All time originates from Greenwich. I don't even know if they're on. None of the lights flashed. It is on. There we go. Is this camera going to behave today? Hey, there we go. Hey there. Just a quick reminder. This is a recording of a stream I did on Twitch. If you like this and want more live content, come join the chat and the great community over on Twitch. I stream every week Monday, Friday and Sundays. Or follow me on my socials for any changes or extra streams. Okay, thanks, and here's the video. Pour over! Joe has suggested pour over. You watched an hour be stolen from you and proceeded to be up another 2 hours. Yeah, my mind just went, oh shit, it's 2 o'clock. And didn't remember that the clocks went forward. So I thought I had suddenly just like blacked out for an hour. Greenwich is where they house the time stone. They really missed a trick there, didn't they? With Doctor Strange. Like, where is the London office? It should be in Greenwich. I know Greenwich isn't technically inside London, the city of London, but it's London-ish. It's down there. Right, we're going to do a pour over. Let's do a pour over. We haven't done a pour over in a while. So let's get everything ready. But hey, we got a day off tomorrow anyway in the UK. So I was intending to do some more stream upgrade stuff. That ain't gonna happen. Not at this rate. You ate Chinese food and went to bed at 10. It was beautiful. Nice. Fucking hell, Joe. That's great. What Chinese food? Come on. Give me a rundown. Give me a rundown. Right. Shall we do a red? We'll do a red pour over. There's not much left of that, but we'll do it. What we're looking for is about 34 grams. More beans have escaped.
Thank you.
Beans. Beans, beans, beans. A succulent Chinese meal. What is the crime? Moss, welcome on in. Is this random sound button working? No? How are you not working? Is my bot even working? Yeah, the bot's working. What's going on? Well. So, yeah, none of my sounds alerts are working. The distant cries of a geek. Geek beans.
Oh, great Odin's raven.
Yeah, that one works. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know what the difference is. General Tso's chicken with white rice and crab ragoon. A good basic white boy. We had Chinese last weekend, and I always go for the mixed hors d'oeuvres, which is basically all the starter stuff. Like you got your prawn toast, you got your barbecue ribs, you've got spring rolls, you've got wontons, 2 chicken and sweet corn soups. This is just for me, by the way. Sweet and sour sauce. Oh, and some seaweed. So that's the starter. And then I go for Chinese curry, duck curry. Get some chicken fried rice, get some extra protein in that rice. And then I've gone for, usually it's like, they call it roast pork and barbecue sauce. It's not barbecue, it's Chinese barbecue, which is kind of like sweet, umami barbecue. It's not barbecue at all. But roast pork, barbecue, and with bean sprouts. Portion of chips on the side because they do really crispy, nice chips. And they do them in the oil, the same oil that they do other stuff in, so it's like really tasty chips. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, that's usually me. Maybe some extra barbecue sauce on the side. And yes, that's like 5 meals. And yes, I do have some the next day. But that's what we did last weekend. That's my usual, and it's so usual that like we phone up now and they just go, and then they read out our address and we're like, yep, that's us. So they just know. They know as well. You know when it's that sort of, it's the amount of food, right? It's the amount of food where you're answering the door to the delivery driver and you're like, I need to pretend there's other people in this house because this is too much food. There's too much food, even for 2 people. I need to pretend like we're having a party. I just realized I've ground this way too fine. I wasn't paying attention. I ground it way too fine. So this is going to be interesting. I ground it at AeroPress level. It should not be that fine. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Well, we'll give it a go. Give it a go. Let's move this camera so you can see better. Just reboiling the kettle. You eat it so irregularly, I always crave the saucy fried chicken dishes. Oh yeah. It's just that they really just get the sweet and the umami sort of like perfect, don't they? When you see my dad, we normally get Chinese. They're the same with our order. I mean the like kebab shop as well is the same. They just know us. Like I sometimes when I'm walking past with Neo. And it'll be around, around food time. I'll be like, sod it. All right, mate. Yeah, chips. Yeah, cool. They just like, they know I'm walking with Neo sometimes. Just like getting chips. Chinese tomato soup. Ooh, I don't think I've ever tried that. But I'm not a big tomato person, am I? I'm a human. No, I don't like tomato. I don't really like tomato soup. Right, yeah, that's way too thin, unfortunately. But we'll give it a go. So I've put 34 grams of coffee in. That's think it's about 340 mils of water, 640 grams of mils of water. So we'll do a little bloom anyway, because it's going to be very fine, unfortunately, now. So I ground that at an 18, which is what I usually do the AeroPress. I should have whacked it up to about a 26 to 28 on the grinder. So this is going to be a very slow dripping process because it's so fine, I think. You can already see like it's getting a bit too thick. But we're gonna slowly bloom. Now you don't want it much coarser than this, but you do want it a little bit coarser than what I have it. I just wasn't paying attention, that's my fault. It'll still taste good. Give it a little swirl. I'm going to put extra water in, obviously, because it soaks up quite a bit. So actually, what I'll probably go to is about 700 mils. Especially if it's finer like this, it'll be absorbing a bit more water, in my experience. It's totally steamed up that camera, hasn't it? Look at that. Good job I got a cover on it. Right, a little bit more. There you go, that's about right. Give it that swirl. I'm looking for a flat bed right now, so it should be filtering down and become flat at the end. If it's not flat, yeah, I haven't quite got it mixed in properly, and it's probably channeled. To be honest, pizza place is weird that we regularly use. We have a standard order. Yeah, Chinese tomato soup is very different from regular tomato soup. They make it with applesauce. That doesn't make any sense. That would be apple soup. Anyone able to unconfuse me? So last Friday, my dad asked me if I could walk their dog at 3 p.m. as they're going to a birthday halfway across the country, but we all forgot summer versus winter time. You right? Okay. So there you go. It's summertime now. It's summertime now, Denver. So you go off the current time. Yes. You wouldn't go at 2 p.m. 3 p.m. I mean, if the dog's routine is every day at 3, they get walked, they will need to shift that routine anyway. And dogs will, they'll either do one of two things. He'll know that it's like Neo somehow just knew that his food time had shifted by an hour. So he knew already that because I'm guessing because of our behaviours. But others won't. They will be expecting it an hour off. So your basic Chinese order is their mixed sweet and sour chicken, pork, and shrimp. See, I would love to do a mixed one, but I don't like shrimp. I don't like prawns. If I wish I did, because I like prawn toast. That's about it. I just don't like it in general. It's weird. Because I would love to do mixed stuff because get a bit of everything. Absolutely smothered in sweet and sour sauce, but this is occasionally exchanged with honey chicken. Ooh, pineapple shrimp. Very sweet. If I want afterwards, an order of 8 of each of their pan-fried dumplings. Oh, I love a good dumpling. Yeah, I would say current time, so 3 p.m., which is, because it went an hour forward, that would have been 2 p.m., right? That's what I would say. Just say I looked at the clock, I came at 3. It's currently 3. It doesn't matter if it's an hour off, it's now 3. It's all relative, and it only actually matters when you're talking to people internationally anyway. That's the only reason it matters. Relative to the people next to you, you're all on the same time. So if you say 3, they say 3, the understanding is it's 3 o'clock. It's not 2, it's not 4, it doesn't matter. Right, there is our pour over. Look at that. Look at the lovely bed we have there. Nice and flat. There is our coffee. Are you all steamed up again? There we go. Let's give that a pour. We haven't done a pour over in a while. Let's keep that nice and warm. There we go. Cheers. Can't wait for this time shift and shenanigans to be abolished. Aren't the EU trying to do that? They're trying to make people just pick one and never have it change. I am sporting a Cool Runnings merchandise mug here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, you can definitely tell I've ground it a bit thin, a bit light, a bit on the, what's the word? Fine. A bit fine. I've definitely ground it a bit fine. You can tell. It's a little bit muddier to me. Not in terms of like flavor, tasting like mud, but like like the flavor profile. It's a bit more. I don't explain any of this stuff. I'm gonna get some milk. I'm gonna get some milk. Right. The other thing I got to do is I got to make coffee for everyone in the morning on yesterday morning. That was good. That was nice. I was showing off like all the various equipment. Some of them had espresso, some had AeroPresses. I may have sold someone else an AeroPress. Like they were like, oh yeah, I should get one of those. It's like, yes, you should. 100% get an AeroPress. They're awesome. A bit more particles got through the filter. So that's one of the issues, yeah. So this is a metal filter, right? So metal filters they have bigger holes. In general, typically, a metal filter has bigger holes than paper filters. And that means like more of the finer things, and they're called the fines. That's how they're referred to. More of those get through, in general, which gives you a different sort of texture, different flavor profile, which is why different methods of making coffee are slightly different. It depends on the filters you're using and the grind level and things like that. So, yeah, the fact that I've ground it finer means that possibly more of those have come through. I might have a bit more of a muddier. I was gonna say I'll have a quite muddy bottom at the end. So down here there might be some like sediment basically, which isn't bad sediment. You could drink it. You can have it. It's just it might be there. So that's generally what happens. Yes. Everyone loves a good muddy bottom. Speaking of me knowing how to order food, I just uploaded a photo of my holiday weekend feast to look at. Oh, we got food. There is actually a food channel. Tasty Treats is the food channel, but that's fine. Oh, what we got there? Big seafood steamer pot. 7 pieces of corn, 4 potatoes, half a pound each of scallops, clams, crawfish, and snow crab. Are you a big fish person, Pyro? Because I really do not do fish. Like, I will have a cod, I will have the boring shit, basically. I used to do tuna. Haven't done tuna in a long time. Like, I'll do prawn toasts and stuff like that, but I like if fish sauce and like fish are in it and I just don't know it's there. I can't taste it. Perfectly fine. Not a big fish person. I don't know why. Just not a big fish person. I'm sure I would enjoy most of it. My parents fucking love fish. Jesus, my dad used to go fishing and he'd come back with like the stinkiest fucking trout. Like, or mackerel or something. Oh god, mackerel stinks. Jesus Christ. Growing up and just having like 4 mackerel in the sink because my mum hasn't washed them yet, and it's just, oh dad, why did you have to go fishing? And I was just like, Mum, I'm not eating that. And she goes, no, I know, it's more for me. It's like, okay. Oh god, I don't like mackerel. Anyway, I think that's what might have put me off it. It's my dad coming home just stinking of random fish, and like they love fish. They'll eat salmon and all the fish. But no, I think it's the smell put me off as a child, and I'm just like, I can't do fish. Just don't want to do fish. You live within spitting distance of the ocean. So do I. I can see it right now, right there. Mine is a 5-minute walk to a beach, technically. Well, probably a bit longer than that. But, you know, I can see the sea. So, yeah, we have a lot of seafood in the area. It's just something I can't do. You have to do the herring shtick from a young age from being Dutch. Oh, that is so much better now. I put milk in it. It's cut down that muddiness easy. I used to help someone fill out his and his wife's tax forms, and in return he'd give 4 smoked eels. Yeah, I mean, I went fishing with my dad. I can fish. I'm quite good at it as far as I'm aware. I'm quite knowledgeable about it. But I just don't want the actual fish. I don't want to eat it. I would. I suppose, if, you know, life or death situation, I'd easily eat fish, but I don't have to eat these things. So I don't. You know, it's like, I could, I just don't. Because I think my brain just... I used to be a very picky eater. I still am quite picky, but I broadened my... I didn't used to eat Chinese food, Indian food, pizzas, anything like that. I didn't like any of it until I went to university, and I had my eyes wide open to like, try new things. Yeah, sod it. I'll try pizza. And it's like, holy shit, this is good. Where have you been all my life? 18 years without pizza, damn it. So yeah, I'd like to say I try most things once, but like the whole seafood is just like, it's such a wide variety. My brain is like, no. Everything I got is shellfish, not fish. That's true, yeah. I've had prawns, that's about it. That's the most I can say there. Haven't done any of the others. It's like when we went to Spain as a family. My parents and my aunt and uncle were just like, oh yeah, let's get all the fish. Let's get a paella on the go. Let's do all this. And I'm there like, can I have some chicken nuggets? I'll just have a burger and fries, please. Good times. You once caught a tiniest rainbow trout from fishing in Norway. I like rainbow trout. They're pretty. Didn't eat the fish then either, so Dad grilled it for himself. We used to throw the fish, most of the fish back, as you should, you know. We helped my late uncle out. My late uncle, he was a keen fisher, always ended up with smoked trouts and whatnot for Christmas, New Year's, Easter. How does Geek live with a man with such limited palate? Because Geek is pickier than I am. Way pickier than I am. In different ways, yeah. You're a super taster, so it's different. It is different. It's like you do get overpowered with all the flavors and also textures as well. So yeah. I eat a lot of the stuff I like. I like big meals, big food. I don't care about ratios too much. Of like too much carbs versus meat and all that stuff. Just like all the food. I'll eat most things. I wasn't a big Italian sort of person. Like the herbiness, I think, just kind of went through. And tomato based, obviously, it's too much tomato based stuff. But I'm getting better with that. Getting better with that. But yeah, seafood is the, I guess, the one we both agree on. Not too much of that, if anything. Right, I think that's a good place to stop the coffee time. We've made a pour over and had a nice chat. That's going to stay warm while we make some Lego. Not bad. I think next week I'll do a cold brew, because it's getting a bit warmer, right? It's getting a bit warmer. I was going to do one today, but I think it's going to be a bit chilly this week. Let's have a look at the weather. It's supposed to be raining. Yeah, it's raining all week. Although the temperatures are going up a little bit. So I think I might do a cold brew next Sunday. We'll use the big bag. Like the big bag. Maybe I'll make a AeroPress out of it and we'll do a cold brew. We'll start the cold brew. That's next week. But yeah, I guess I'll leave that there and we'll move on to the Lego now. Thank you for joining me during coffee time. I'm sorry for being an half hour late. Good coffee though, good coffee. Even though I cocked it up, good coffee.